friends. Welcome to another episode of the Long Distance Friends podcast. So excited to be back in the home studio. I hope you enjoyed my solo episodes. This is not one of them. You are in luck. Jess is back. So excited to have her join us. All right, let's get started.
Okay,
Hi, welcome back.
Hey, hold on, let me get myself set up real quick.
Okay, while you're doing that, I want to plug a couple of recs. One, Noah Khan. None of this is sponsored. I want to say that too. Noah Khan is such a good singer and songwriter, and I adore him. I also want to plug the NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil.
Oh my God, hold on. I have the exact same one.
Do you have Missed Call?
I have
It's so good. I was gonna get the clear one, but they were all out. And I was like, I'll get the color. And like it looks, I feel like an influencer. It looks so red, but it's actually not. I'm wearing it right now. It's so gorgeous. I also have another rec that I know you have also.
Wait, real quick. I have that's chic. It looks like you know the Clinique Black Honey, that one that was like really popular. It's exactly like that.
Okay, well now I guess I have to get every shade because I have this one and like it's so pink.
It's so nice.
It's
this
so
nice.
And it's so long lasting. Like I feel like that lady on TikTok, I don't know if you've ever seen her. I think I sent you her videos. Oh, that looks nice. Look at the applicator. I feel like the trophy wife lady on TikTok who's like, hi, trophy wife here. Time for my non-negotiable. I take a walk every day. And I'm like, I love this woman.
That to be me.
She reviews different lip glosses and she's like, the Dior lip oil is my best friend. And I'm like, I love her.
Oh, yes.
Also, being French, the Ashley Tisdale brand, I know you have the Solar Fleur fragrance. It was a little too creamy for me.
Okay.
And I needed to switch. I've been doing lavender for years because I always get lavender deodorant, but I have always loved, Target used to have a grapefruit magnolia perfume that I loved and they got rid of it, but the citrus amber.
Oh, yes.
Delicious. I get out of the shower, I do one spritz and it lasts for, not even joking, 2 days.
Yeah, it does not leave your body. And what I love about that too is like, not only is it like a perfume, but it's like a body spray, it's a hairspray,
it's a linen spray.
Exactly.
Bougie. So shout out to Ashley Tisdale.
Yep, I have currently 4 bottles of the Solar Fleur.
Oh my God.
I have 4 bottles of it because this is the issue. So you get it at Target, right? There are some Targets that don't have that one. And I was getting ready to stock up. I had one. I was like, damn, this is good. Like, I was like, I finally found my scent. Like, I finally found it. Like, this is it. My other one, I was trying to find like a cheaper alternative because Miss Dior in like its Blooming Bouquet is my absolute favorite perfume of all time. It is incredible. It's a perfume oil, so it stays on very long. But it's like $100-something for the full size bottle, and the you know what, like Ulta and Sephora, they have like the travel size.
Yeah,
the travel size is like 35.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm okay, thank you.
I'm okay, thank you. So I was trying to find like a different alternative, and that was my scent. I was like, this shit is so good. It lasts forever. It's cheap. It's literally $12. To prevent myself from spending over $200 at Target, I do drive ups because I'm like, all right, let me just, get what I need and not actually go in. I'm lazy too, so it's great. They just bring it to me. They didn't have it at the Targets around me. They did not. And I started freaking out. So I had to drive 30 minutes to a different Target to pick up that. And I bought 4 of them, and I swear on everything, if they get rid of that scent, there's going to be a big problem.
The Target that I went to, this one wasn't even out, but it was on the app. And so I was like, hey, like, I hate to be that person, but like, this is the scent that I want to buy. Cause I had tried it the day before and I was like, I kind of like it. And then I like came back because I was going out and I was like, I want to smell pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And this one in Solar Flare were in the like steel proof boxes that they have to unlock at the register.
Seriously?
All of the other scents were just like out and about. And I was like, oh,
I get it. I get it.
yeah.
I listen. I'd
So
steal
I
that
tried
shit.
the lotion of the Solar Flare, and maybe that's why I wasn't like the biggest fan. It just like was very like sweet and decadent.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't be going out here smelling like a damn cupcake. Like,
It like
I
I
just
think
was
you
like
could try the
traumatized by a
spray.
man that was like, I love the smell of vanilla. And now I'm like, can't wear anything that smells like
Vanilla.
sweet. So
Yeah,
now
no,
I'm
it
like, citrus.
I would try the perfume because I know that sometimes like different like the same scent can smell different in different
Yeah.
forms.
Yeah.
It's to me, and now I gotta go grab this
And
shit.
how it mixes with like your body chemistry,
Exactly,
which they
exactly.
do have a like sampler kit of all of the scents, which I feel like would be good to
They
like
do.
try to
They
be like,
do.
okay, let me put it on me. Let me wear it for a day. Let me get a little sweaty and see how I smell.
They do have the sample one.
Yeah.
And it's like
I
it's
probably
all the
should have
little
gotten that.
it like oh my god.
It's like drugs.
It's so good. It okay, let's look into this. Hold on.
Ashley Tisdale, being French, sponsor us. We love your product. We would love to hype you up and give you a coupon code. However,
Please continue to send me this.
yeah,
I wish it said like what
send
the
me all of
notes
them.
from.
Like, I didn't smell the lavender one because that one was also out, but
The lavender one's good. This one to
I just feel
me
like
like yes, it's sweet,
too lavendery.
but it's also this is so you're going to know this smell. It's so specific, but it's sweet, but you know that smell. We're in Juno Beach, Florida. Okay? You're walking through one of the showers right now and it's
Oh, I know what you're talking
that
about.
like
Yep.
almost ocean but the mangroves and the wood from the deck.
Yeah.
That's what it's
But
given.
not wood. I want to emphasize not wood rot. That's different.
Right, but
Like
it's like the almost
sandy, like,
it's sandy, almost like mold from the ocean water getting into the wood of the deck, you know
yeah,
what I mean, like that like there's certain people's homes in South Florida that have that smell,
yeah,
and it's oceany and it reminds you of the beach.
yeah.
That's what this is, but also sweet. I can't get enough of this shit. I can't. And then you're right too. Like you could think you on you it might smell like really cupcakey. Me, I'm like, oh,
I felt
I
like it
could
smelled
snort
like
this.
creamy, but I also used the lotion, so that might be why.
Yeah, it kind of has like a little bit of a creamy smell to it, but I'm it's giving more beachy vibe because that's like
I
me,
wish I
my
could have
sense.
sniffed the perfume because I feel like that might have been different.
Yeah, with me, I'm not a very. I like the smell of lavender. I like vanilla scents, but I don't like wearing it. My
Yeah.
sense is more of like a cologne ish. Like I like that
Yeah.
like fresh.
Musky.
Yeah, I like a fresh, oceany, citrusy smell on me personally. Well, not even citrusy, but like
I'm definitely like a
I
citrusy floral,
like
like,
aqua de joa.
mhm.
Oh, that smells good. That smells good. Yeah, I lean more towards the cologne sense, and if for some reason this is just girly enough, but also manly enough for
Yeah.
me, and it is so perfect. It is so fucking perfect. I love this shit so much. Anyways,
So PR team being French, sponsor us. Thank you.
yes, thank you.
How are you?
Long time no see. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's dive into that a little bit. So it's been what 2 weeks now? Yeah, it's been about
Almost
two
3, 2.5 weeks.
almost holy shit. Yeah, it's almost been 3 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I'm hanging out. I went on a little date, came back home, and I was like, damn, like something doesn't feel right, right? Like I feel kind of off. Ended up getting a fever that night and woke up. I swear on absolutely everything. It was like a Tuesday. That Wednesday, I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. Thank God I was off on Wednesday. Wednesday, I had collectively 11 fevers. I would get a fever, it would break, fever break, fever break, fever break. Like it was horrible, awful. I don't know about you. When I'm sick, if I have a head cold, I can work through it easily. Like my life will continue to go on. I can deal with the stuffy nose. I can deal with the cough. I can deal with the sore throat. Not a problem. The second I get a fever and body chills, I'm out. Yep, that's it for me. I'm done. I can't deal with the body chills. I can't deal with the fevers. Like it knocked me on my ass so quickly. And I don't know if that has something to do with from the fact that I could, like my body, I almost died from a fever as a child, and my body just doesn't handle it well.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? But fever, I'm done. So Wednesday, that happens. The next day, I'm like, shit, I gotta work. Like, fuck, I have to go to work. Someone gave me severe cold and flu, which got me through the week until I hit, what was it? It was like all the time is starting to blur too, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But there was a day where I got through 1 or 2 days of work with the severe cold and flu. I got through it, and I ended up having to call out, and it was horrible because my throat was starting to get sore. Like my throat was always sore, but then I started getting pain in my chest.
Yeah.
Which is concerning because I had a heart attack when I was 21 years old. So that knocked me on my ass. And I'd been telling people, I was like, listen, if I just get a sore throat, I'll be good. Fucking lied to everybody because that shit took me out. My mom ended up, let's backtrack. So I got through it, was having the sore throat, kept getting fevers every single day, ended up going back to work because I had to train somebody. Started feeling like ass at work. And I had gone to urgent care, gotten medication. They were treating me for strep throat, even though the test came back negative. They did a throat culture. They were like, we'll just treat you like it's strep because you're checking all the boxes, but the test came back negative. We'll see if it's actually strep. I was like, got it, cool. Nothing was working. Mm-hmm. Went to train this girl, told my manager, I was like, hey, listen, because I had called the urgent care and I was like, it's not getting better. And they said, okay, you need to come back. So I was like, got it, perfect. Went to my manager, I was like, listen, dude, I know it's only 3:30. I'm supposed to be here until 8 o'clock. Like, I can't do this. The urgent care wants me to go back because something is seriously wrong. And he was like, go, you're good. It was raining that day. Tell me how I get into an accident on my way to urgent care.
You had like the Bermuda Triangle of weeks.
That I sure week. Did. I was in such a panic trying to, because
that's when your tonsils, you were like, I'm seeing black on my tonsil.
Yes. At that point, my tonsils were completely swollen. Like there was a pin-sized hole of my throat. They were completely white, and there was black lines going through my tonsils. So they were like, throat was rotting out of my body. It was disgusting. It was actually the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I have trypophobia big time with the fucking holes and anything like that. Every time I saw my throat, I would send chills down my spine. It was like my worst nightmare. And on top of that, it fucking hurt. Like it was just awful. We at one point we thought I had thrush, because like that could have been a possibility of having thrush in my throat, because what the hell is that? Because my mom had thrush in her throat one time. She was like, that has to be thrush. Like there's no way. So they gave me an emergency antibiotic to see what would happen if my body reacted to that, because they pretty much gave me a yeast infection medication for my throat.
Yeah, that's thrush is like a yeast infection.
Yes, yeah. So that didn't work. Long story short, ended up not getting into the urgent care that day because of the accident. Went the next day. They pretty much told me, they're like, there's literally nothing that we can do. We suggest getting an endoscopy. I don't have a primary care doctor, had to deal with that. End of the day, I ended up having tonsillitis. Still unsure about the chest issue, because anytime I would drink water, eat anything, like literally anything, it felt like somebody was taking their fucking fingers, shoving it into my sternum and pulling my rib cage apart anytime I would eat, which is unexplainable. I still have zero idea what that's about. But we're good now. I lost 15 pounds because I did not eat. I could not physically eat at all. But yeah, tonsils are back to normal. Probably going to get those removed. Haven't had the endoscopy done, and they still want me to get tests done to figure out what exactly was going on and if there's any scar tissue from damage behind like whatever sickness it was in my chest. But I did get a chest X-ray. It's not my heart, so we're chilling.
That's good. Yeah, you should definitely get your tonsils removed. It's super painful, but like super worth it. You know, I had mine done, and like the worst part was just like the ear pain, but like my tonsils used to be the bane of like all my sicknesses like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like so nice to not be like gagged because of swollen tonsils.
Yeah.
Because I think I don't know if we were talking during this, but I had strep 5 times in a year, my freshman year of
Told me about
college.
it. Yeah, you told me about it.
And then I got mono and strep, and they only treated the strep, and then it inflamed my liver and my spleen because of the medication. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So now I get to live with Epstein-Barr. It's super fun. It like makes me tired a lot, and it's super fun. But
oh yes.
Yeah. And it's funny because then you realize how many things are like variants of the herpes virus. Like everybody has herpes. If you have mono, congratulations, that's a form of herpes.
Right.
So listen, Merry Christmas. We all
herpes,
have herpes.
If everybody has herpes, nobody has herpes. It's no longer a thing.
Exactly. So it's silly, goofy girl.
Exactly. That's the one thing that I always was like, now that I've gotten older, I think back of all the times where it was like herpes is a death sentence, and like it was like herpes was like the worst thing that could possibly fucking happen to you.
It's literally not.
It's literally not. It's literally not. Like I know from tests that I don't have any form of herpes. I never had mono. I don't get cold sores or anything. If I were to fucking get it, whatever. Everybody has herpes. What is it? 1 in 3 people has it.
Yeah. It's estimated that by 2050, 50% of the world population will have herpes.
Which like okay, cool. Like,
right. Like
everybody has it, then whatever.
That, and it's like when you say herpes, everybody thinks genital warts.
Right.
Herpes is like so many things. It's mono, it's chicken pox, it's cold sores. Now you can get different variants in different spots. Like you can pass simplex 1 to your genitals or simplex 2 to your mouth, but like it's so common, and like people need to stop acting like it's so stigmatized. Like grow up.
Like it's like, oh, it's an STD. Like, okay, girl, you've had a cold sore before. I've seen it on your fucking top lip. Relax.
Right. Like remember 8th grade? Like sometimes you just get it from like genetics. You had a family member kiss you as a baby. Congrats. Like
right.
So
it's just even then, like it like the whole genital herpes thing too. Like if you're not having a flare up, you can't get it from that person.
Right. Like you're fine.
You can't give it to anybody, and you can't get it from anybody unless you mess around during a flare up. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's
unless
really
you're
not.
A lady. Ladies flare ups are like worse than guy flare ups, which is such
they
bullshit,
are, yes.
But it's whatever.
It's whatever. It's whatever. Herpes is herpes, and everybody has it, so nobody has it.
Exactly.
It's
just a silly, goofy time in the world.
It is, yes. How have you been? What's been going on with you?
So fucking tired. Like I keep telling people at work, my big plans for this weekend is my dad gave me these like sleep supplements that he has, that it's like melatonin, magnesium, and like something else. And I haven't gotten more than probably 4 hours of sleep a night in the past week and a half.
Oh, wow.
So tonight, it's a Friday while we're recording. Tonight, I am taking one, and I'm going to sippy sip. So nice. I go night for as long as I can, and I'm so excited. I literally, so I like told people at work, and they were like, wow, your life sounds like really sad. And I was like, thanks.
Like, thank you for that.
And also, so yesterday, we're filming on the 25th. Yesterday was August 24th. It was the 20th anniversary of Starbucks' release of the pumpkin spice latte. The pumpkin spice latte is back out. Pumpkin sauce
Is it really?
active. It is.
Wow.
And I was talking to a friend about it, and he was like, time to, pull out the thigh high suede boots and wear your big floppy or your big wide brimmed hat and a
Hell
cardigan.
yeah.
And I was like, I could nut over like fall. I fucking love
I
fall.
I
Okay.
have been talking about this. Dude, it's October. I'm gonna start decorating. I don't care.
I'm gonna start decorating. I'm like planning. I'm like, I gotta invite people over to be like Halloween movie night and like go all out and be like slumber party because I love fall. It's my time.
I
It's my
I'm
season.
oh, and you get a good fall. You get a really good fall. It's that was good. Yeah, you get a really nice fall.
Yeah.
The one
It's
thing
it's all
you
right. It's kind of
get
gray,
a
but I do get different leaves.
you do, yes. I get jack shit. But listen, South Florida, fall not really a thing. Orlando, the difference, it's enough for me. I love it. I fucking love it. And my favorite time of year. This will segue into a really great story. My favorite time of year is Halloween Horror Nights. You don't even know how so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait because now I have like a new group of people that I'm surrounded around, and I can't wait to go with them too, dude. Like I am surrounded by people who are just as obsessed with it as I am, and I'm like, bro. Last year I went 17 times. I'm making it 18 this year.
So for every friend that loves Halloween Horror Nights is their friend who's like, I think I'm better suited for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
And that
And
is me
that's
and you.
me because I can't go to Halloween Horror Nights without a fucking diaper on because I'll piss myself because I'm so fucking scared. Like we went together as teenagers and I like got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna have to sit down because people are touching me and I'm gonna shit my pants.
It's so funny. So while I was sick, my mom came up and like made sure I was fine. Like she came and stayed with me for a few days. It was fun. Um, we actually brought up that trip because you will remember this. My mother is, how would you describe Patty?
Patty's
I
the
can't, I simply say
funniest human being in the world.
Patty. Just to give you a quick example of my mother, when she was visiting, I had a pack of Trulies in my fridge. I have a pack of Trulies in my fridge. They've been there for a while. I don't really drink them. It was my coworker brought them over. It was whatever. So I went to work one day and she stayed here and she decided she was gonna redecorate. She
She
is
was
crazy.
so helpful.
She was very, very helpful, and I'm very grateful that she showed. She was a little thirsty, and she decided she was gonna take a Truly. By the time that I got home from work, my mom was on her. She does not know. It's either her fourth or her fifth Truly. My mom asked me what the hell they were because this woman had been drinking them all day, not knowing that there was alcohol in it.
Classic
She
Patty.
she thought that it was like a bubbly or a LaCroix because she was like, I saw seltzer and thought it was just seltzer water. She's like, no wonder I like them so much. So that's a good example of my mother.
Yeah.
She drank Trulies all day, and then also uh any chance that she would get, she would take a shot of tequila from the tequila that's in my freezer. She would just take it out, not say anything, take it out, grab a cup, and take a shot for no reason. She did that multiple times, and every time regretted it, but continued to do it the entire time that she was here. So that same night about the Trulies, we started talking about that trip and how we all went, how we're like we were talking about how we're excited for this year. Do you remember being in the car and my mom asking us what a queef was?
I was gonna bring it up. And that you
We
texted it to
that.
her. Like I have a video on my phone somewhere of her being like, can you be a fleek queef?
Yes, I also have that video. My mother, on the way to Halloween Horror Nights, out of the goddamn blue,
She was like reading something on her phone.
Reading something on her phone, goes, turns around to me and Olivia with my father driving and goes, "What's a queef? Queef. What is a queef?" and I could not muster up the courage to say exactly what it was out loud in front of my father, so I ended up texting it to her. Yeah, we brought that up.
Well,
We talked about that, and she's like,
I have the video of her then going, like, dying laughing and going, "We call that a snooki," and your dad immediately being like, "Jesus, Patty."
Yes. I can't. That woman is gonna be the death of me. I can't. And let's keep in mind too, while we were talking about it, she was like, "Can you remind me what that is again? I don't remember."
It's a pussy fart. When your pussy goes, compliments to the chef.
Yeah, yep. Oh,
it's
God.
Just it's a pussy kiss. It's just
is.
blowing kisses. Just
it is. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah. So excited for Halloween Horror Nights. So excited for fall. I'm gonna start decorating. I really don't care. I'm going to the dollar store today, and I'm gonna start getting some cheap decorations because for some reason that cheap decorating look is very nostalgic to me.
It's so good.
I
want to
really
get cheap little plastic pumpkins and like tie them to, I have like not a pillar, but like a rod thing in my front, like in front of my front door.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I have PVC pipe, and I saw this girl on TikTok like zip tie them to the PVC pipe and then tie the PVC pipe to like.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm following really all of the Christian Girl Autumn bitches. I'm like, they've got good buffalo chicken dip recipes. They've got good soup recipes. I want to just bathe in it. Okay. I would love for it to be a crisp October day with the windows open, a bowl of buffalo chicken dip, and a football game. I don't give a fuck about on the TV.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait for that shit. Oh, lit in the crock pot go all day. You got chicken and dumplings cooking in it from the Christian Girl Autumn. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the good shit.
To my core, I will never dress like a Christian Girl Autumn, but to my core,
I want to be one.
I low key,
like, I love them so much. Like, I just like personally, that style doesn't look good on my body shape, but like, oh, I love them. I love them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, Brittany Broski was talking about it this week where she was like, I love that we're able to like look at it and be like, I'm exactly like other girls. Like, so I got a pumpkin spice latte yesterday and I went to a Pilates class. The instructor was like, it's PSL day, like who got their pumpkin spice latte? And me being the person I am went, me. Not a single other person in the room rose their hand and we're like, a what? And I was like, oh, that's awkward. I was like, it was actually like a chai tea latte with pumpkin spice because like that's my favorite and it tastes like all of the holidays in one. And they were like, oh, you're like really into that. And I was like, yeah, like I am in the bell curve. I am the bell of the bell curve. Like, I'm also listening to Nick Vial's book, Don't Text Your Ex. And like the epitome of like, you're not the exception to the rule. Like, I think we've been sold this narrative that we have to try to be like manic pixie dream girl. And like, I'm not like other girls. And like, I'm very similar to other girls, actually. I like most of the same things. Okay. This is the first thing of lip gloss that I have purchased since I was 12 years old because I was like, oh, like I can't. I was like, I can't admit that I like to wear lip gloss, but like genuinely, I feel like such a bad bitch with a little bit of lip gloss on.
Yeah. This is my one thing. Listen, this is so controversial. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin. Like I can't get really behind the pumpkin spice latte. I can do a chai latte. They're great, but this is apple
crisp flavor.
Oh,
Starbucks has an apple, like a crisp cinnamon apple. Something is pretty good, like apple spice.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to get behind that. I'll see. But low key, Dunkin's pumpkin spice, bro.
Stop! I'm gonna shit my pants.
In a chokehold. Oh, the diarrhea that comes from that is so fucking worth it. I can't. For some reason I can't do like Starbucks ones. I can't. There's another coffee. I don't know if you have Foxtails.
No.
There's like it's like I'm pretty sure it's a franchise, but it's like it's another coffee shop. It's called Foxtail. Can't do Foxtails pumpkin spice. Dunkin', oh I'll fuck that shit up.
I just
Oh,
love all of Dunkin's flavors. Like Dunkin' can do no wrong, but
it
Dunkin'
can't.
is so hit or miss.
It really is. It's crick or crack water.
Absolutely. Sorry, I took the fattest shit of my life. We're picking back up a couple hours later because I shit and then I airdropped it to Jess and then I had to go to
hold on
work.
one sec. Hold on one second. My dad's calling me. Sorry. All he called was to tell me that our bird laid an egg and that she's a hoe bag because she lays it and then doesn't care. So pop off.
I'm gonna call CPS.
Yeah. She'll lay it like at the edge of the cage and then it'll hit the floor and break.
She just wants to eat them.
She just doesn't care. She just doesn't care. Okay. So yes, it's been quite a few hours. It's been long enough that I decided I was gonna get a tattoo today. Here she is on all her glory.
Okay. Did I send you the video about that type of butterfly?
I don't even know what type of butterfly it is. I said I like swallowtail butterflies, and she showed me one, and it had like I was like, oh, that's cute. It looks like cow print. Add that.
So I don't know if I sent you the TikTok, but I know I sent it to like you don't watch my TikToks. You used to send me 1 million TikToks a day, and I still send you every TikTok that makes
anymore.
I'm calling you out live and in person. Every single time I see a TikTok that makes me think of you, I send it to you, or one that I like that like I want to save for later. Because
I'm gonna catch back up because I have like I swear
it's ridiculous.
Dude, it's bad. I swear on everything. My notifications for TikToks is like 99 plus for
It's
being
all
sent
me.
them. Yep.
Literally,
I haven't opened
everyone.
any from any of the other people that send me shit either. Because I get to the point where I'm like, I can't. I have a whole new For You page and now I got to go through it, and it's so much, and I'm trying to read the comments that are added to it. It's a whole lot, but I'm gonna catch up.
Ready?
You know, the tails on a swallowtail butterfly don't serve any aerodynamic purpose. They're there because birds need something to grab onto when they're trying to kill a butterfly. And they're designed to capture the attention of a bird. And that bird will grab onto that tail and it will break off. And the butterfly will be free. I do not think that you are the tail of a swallowtail butterfly. I think you might be the butterfly.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What are the chances? I literally saw it last night.
Fucking odds.
It's the same one, and it's like because you've been through some fucking shit, and you are such a survivor, and I feel like that's such a metaphor for it. And you didn't even fucking know.
I didn't even fucking know it. That's crazy. I was like, oh, cute. It's a little cow butterfly. Like it has cute little cow prints on it. Get this shit. I got it done by an apprentice. Guess how much I paid for this?
$42.
60.
That's not bad. That's
I tipped her $40. I was like, you are incredible. You deserve more than fucking $60. Because I was like, I walked in there and I was like, I kind of want to just get like a flash tattoo. And then I was like telling her what I was looking for. And she was like, oh, I'll just come back in an hour. I'll draw you something up. And then was like, it's still a flash though. Girl, what? Anyways. Anyways.
I should get a new tattoo. It's been a while.
Oh, it was so good. This is what I needed in my life. I don't care that it's a butterfly and it's basic. I don't care. It's cute. It's pretty. I grew up raising swallowtail butterflies with my mom. It's fine.
It is beautiful.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Are we recording?
We are.
Okay.
Okay. So don't mind me. I'm sorry if you hear chewing noises. I'm eating a burger. I think I might have POTS. I should really start going to a doctor, but like I used to get Botox in my jaw for my headaches, and I've just been like struggling with migraines a lot recently, and like I have not been able to sleep in a while, and I have never been someone who craves salt, but like the past couple of months I need a fucking salt lick like you give a hamster. Like, genuinely. And you know, like I've always had like issues with like being nauseous and being dizzy, and like I was struggling in my workouts the past couple weeks where I'm like, I've never struggled with these before, but like my body is just in so much pain. So I'm going to try to go to a doctor at some point.
I think that's a good idea because that doesn't seem very
Apparently, excessive salt cravings are a sign that your adrenal glands have an issue. So,
Oh, how lovely.
that's fun.
So we had a activity that we were gonna do. There is a trend going around on TikTok where it's basically like a grid of different things, and you get with another person separately, you put what you see yourself as and the other person, and then you share that, and we both did that. The grid lists animal, place, plant, character, season, hobby, color, crystal, and food.
Yes.
Yes. So we both did that. I'm actually really intrigued to see how ours kind of line up or not at all, for each other. I think it'll be
want to
pretty
know the
interesting
reasoning
to see.
behind it too.
Oh, I have my reasons for sure. For sure. So who's gonna start?
Do you want to start?
All right, let's go for it. So am I doing yours or am I doing mine first?
Your choice.
Okay. So this is the first one that I have. I know that we don't really post like videos or anything. This is mine that I have for myself.
Why the fuck do you have donkey?
We're gonna get to that. So,
is that the character?
Yes, it is the character. So for the animal, I put a Quaker parrot, a bird just in general, but specifically
big fan of their oatmeal.
I can't do this shit. So I put a bird because I feel like for myself, I don't know, I feel like I'm very independent, but I can be domesticated if need be. For example, there are Quaker parrots that are wild in South Florida. Completely. They're
the right snack?
Yup, for the right fucking snack. Oh shit.
Sorry, one of the cats almost just pissed on the floor.
For it, I feel like birds are very free, very independent. So I picked this one because you can find Quaker parrots out in the wild and they're feral. But if you happen to catch one, you can domesticate it. It'll be nice. It might be a little sassy and a little like, but that's just what it's like owning a bird. It's bipolar. It's very it's a very love-hate relationship. For my place, I put Juno Beach because I feel like that's just where I resonate.
I almost put the same, and then I was like, dig deeper.
Yeah, I try to dig deeper and I just could not. I feel like Juno Beach is just like that's where I feel
like that's home.
Exactly. That is completely home to me. So that's why I put that one. For a plant, I put aloe vera because you could just not give a fuck about it and it's gonna be fine. Like it's gonna you could literally forget about it completely and it's not gonna die on you. And hey, if you get a sunburn, like I'll be there to like, help you out a little bit. But like you didn't give a fuck. Whatever. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. It's resilient. For a character, I put Donkey from Shrek.
Let's dive into that. So you think that you're Shrek Donkey?
Right. I resonate with him for some unknown reason.
Like on a spiritual level? Or like
just in general.
Okay.
In general. I feel like I'm the donkey in the situation at times.
Oh. What the fuck am I? Am I Shrek? I swear to fucking God, if you put Shrek for me.
Oh no, I did not. But there's you'll see. I don't want to spoil a surprise. So I put donkey. I don't know. He's a fucking idiot, but like he's also kind of sweet, and he says stupid shit.
He just really likes pancakes.
He does. I'm not a huge fan of pancakes, but
I'm sorry, waffles, not pancakes.
That's true. Regardless, he's kind of stupid, but it's endearing. That's why I picked that. For a season, mine is kind of specific. It's fall in South Florida. I don't know that like sunset and like it's cool on the beach though. That's what I have on the beach.
Okay.
Fall on the beach. For my hobby, of course, I'm gonna put crochet because I've wasted my life away doing that quite for a good amount of time and regularly still do it every now and then. Yeah, put that. For my color, I put sage green just because it's my favorite color. I don't know. This was very, very difficult for me to do for myself because I'm not thinking in too deep into this. And I don't regularly think that deep about myself. I'm just like, oh, that's my favorite color. That's where I grew up. That's how I did this. For the crystal, I put fluorite, which is like
I didn't even think about that.
Like a purple, green, blue. Absolutely love fluorite. Funny story about fluorite. There are times where I will be half asleep and order things out of nowhere and not remember it until I get like a confirmation code for it. And the next morning, one time I ordered 5,000 pieces chips of fluorite in my sleep off of Etsy, and I got the confirmation of it, and it showed up about a week later.
That was during COVID, wasn't it?
It was. Yes. Yeah, it was a lot.
What a time.
What a time. And then for food, I put a classic Caesar salad because who could fucking go wrong with that? That shit hits every time. Croutons,
it's just so toasted bread.
I fucking listen. If you give me a bag of fucking Caesar croutons, oh my god, I will fuck that bag up in less than 3 seconds. I swear. And they're so cheap. You can get like for $1.50, you can get like 200 goddamn fucking croutons. I will down that bag within minutes. Minutes.
Pop off.
Yeah, so that's what I got for me.
Okay, this is what I have for you.
Okay.
So,
oh my god.
For you, for an animal, I put a fox because I was like, I feel like you're really cunning and smart, and like you have Jesus fuck. Is that a gallon of Publix sweet tea?
Hell yeah, brother.
We're getting to Publix, and I told everybody at work I'm taking the day off to go to the grand opening.
Please, God.
Like,
yes.
I'm gonna post about it on Instagram and be like, I birthed another Publix. Yay. I've had literal boyfriends that are like, you stay in this grocery store like way too hard. And I'm like,
fuck you. Yeah, nobody knows what a Publix
I know the place that I should have put. I should change my place and put a fucking Publix. Honest to God.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay. So I put a fox for you because I was like, you're very like smart and cunning and quick. They can also be domesticated and are like really cute at home, but like in the wild will also like bite your face off.
Okay, we got the same kind of vibe for our animals. Yeah.
For the place, I don't know how to describe it, but I was just like, I feel like you're so sociable. So it's like a very like witchy bar.
Oh, I love that. Like, I love that.
I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, but like,
oh, I fuck with that heavy.
I'm gonna be honest. I forget
one of my favorite bars of all time is a Halloween bar.
I know, and that I like saw this picture and I was like, this is so fucking spot on. I feel like I could see you owning a bar like that.
I would love that. Absolutely love that.
So the flower is Lily of the Valley. I knew I had the name of it somewhere, but like,
got it.
I feel like to your core, you're very like sweet and delicate. And I feel like they're just like the epitome of like a very like subtly feminine flower.
Like that.
So for the character, this is me looking like an absolute nerd, but this is Lexa from the 100, who was like the leader of like a bunch of tribes and shit, just like the ultimate bad bitch. She's also hot as fuck. Like every lesbian everywhere, if you ask them, like, have you ever seen the 100? They'll be like,
Oh my god, I fucking love that.
Yep. For a season, I also put fall for you. Not as specific, but fall. I also put crochet as a hobby.
Hell yeah.
I did like a maroon for the color. Because I don't know, I felt like it kind of went with the fall vibes, but also like I feel like one, it's a color that you look really good in, and two, I feel like it's like a very strong color. Like this is like a I take no shit color, you know?
I like that. Okay.
I chose amethyst because it's like very protective, and I think you're also just like a very protective person. And then I chose smoothies for the food because like you kind of have an unhealthy relationship with tropical smoothie, and like I do too, so it's fair. But like, how much money have you spent on tropical smoothie in the past year?
Dude,
this is actually a
this is an easy way to bring up your addiction that you've had for way too long.
It's so good though.
Dude, it hits so different
And
every
it's like kind of
time.
healthy. Have you seen the
You're
video of
right.
the girl that was like somebody was making a mocktail and they were like, what if we made mocktails but like with health benefits? And they were like, so a smoothie. You're blending blueberries and yogurt
So-
and you're like, it's a mocktail. It's a smoothie, babe.
Girl, that's a smoothie.
What else are you gonna put in there? An energizer? Vitamins?
Let's go roll in some fucking grass and realize this is a smoothie that we're making, not a mocktail. But go on. That's okay. Dude, I fucking love that. I love this.
Okay. Are you ready for the one that I did about myself?
Yes. Let's do it.
So this is how I see
Okay. We're off to a strong start.
I think you know, I have an unhealthy relationship with raccoon memes. Like my Instagram, like my personal Instagram, like for you page is like an unhealthy amount of possum and raccoon memes. And like I feel like they're very like self-sufficient, and I do feel beautiful with raccoon eyes when I wake up after I slept in my makeup. And I just like I can live off of garbage and thrive. I can just like show up and be like, this is my shit now. But I also then sometimes am like weird about other things, like them with cleaning their food, you know?
Okay.
Raccoon. I love that he's smiling. Okay, so for my place, again, kind of oddly specific. I couldn't find the summer camp that I grew up at, but like I think of like the campfire on like summer camp nights. I don't know. I I love it. For the plant, I thought ivy because like you don't really know where it comes from, but it just like grows the fuck up over everything, and I feel like I kind of do that.
Okay, yeah.
I've got some ivy growing up the side of my house, and I'm like, do I rip it down or do I just like leave it? If I touch it, is it gonna make me itchy? Like, I don't know. But I respect it. It's very fairy-like too. Like it's
I
very
love it.
whimsical.
I feel like it just adds that actual touch to a house. You're like, oh, I'm gonna be
Right.
safe here.
They're
I
like
am
a witch
safe
lives
here,
there.
and I'm safe.
Right.
I am. It's gonna smell so good in that fucking house. Everything's gonna be pristine. It's gonna be great.
I try. So for the character, I chose Claire Dunphy
Okay.
because I feel like everybody that I introduced to Modern Family is like, you and Claire Dunphy have a lot in common. Like she's got like big time mommy and daddy issues. She's like, I really love being a stay-at-home mom, but also have this like crippling fear of like, what am I? What about like my ambitions? And like marries this like perfect complementary man. And I'm not married, but like I would like to find a person that like I want to marry and go through hard shit with and feel like I can be my full self the way she can and be like, I'm kind of spooky in some ways. And you're just gonna like love it and be like, fucking love when she gets weird like this, you know?
Yup.
I said fall for myself for the season, yoga for my hobby. I feel like I've always been a yoga person. I just like couldn't afford it before. And now I found an affordable yoga place and I fucking love going to yoga regularly. For the color, I chose lavender. I was always a teal girl and now I'm more of like a pink girl, but I also am very much a purple girl.
Got it.
I don't know. I feel like I always get things in purple because it's like feminine enough, but not so overwhelming like pink is that I like I haven't stepped into the confidence to be like a full-blown pink girly.
Gotcha.
For the crystal, I chose selenite.
Okay.
It's just kind of there and like heals others, you know, and like clears other people's shit. So there's that. And then for the food, I chose a salad, specifically an Asian chopped salad, because I like to get those like pre-made salad mix kits and shove like the entire bag into a really big bowl and just like spoon feed myself all night long.
Love
And
that.
The Asian chopped salad mix is like delish. And the dressing is super vinegary, which I really like.
I just sent you yours to the email so we can like display that one.
Oh, cheat. Okay.
So this one's the one that I have for you. Starting up at the top, we have an orange cat. Not only do you have one, but I also feel like you emit orange cat energy.
I have like 2 brain cells half the time, so that's fair.
One of them is for love, one of them is for chaos.
Yes.
Like, for example, Toulouse is the sweetest thing in the entire fucking world, but he's also psycho.
Yes.
But in the best way possible.
100%.
I think that you give off that energy so heavily. Like they're some of the best cats to have because they're just they're loving and they're sweet, but they're also so entertaining and they can cause terror when they want to. And they just kind of decide to do that whenever they feel like it, just because they wanted to and they were bored.
Absolutely.
To tie back to the whole donkey thing, I think you are my dragon. So I have you as dragon. She's very feminine. Let's do this. She doesn't say much at all, but she emits this strong feminine energy that's just like you don't fuck with her. She's got your back, and she didn't even have to say nothing. Like you're like, this bitch got me. I got it. We're good. So I feel like we are donkey and dragon. We're not married, but close enough.
But like Loki. Why is this making me emotional? Oh my god. Do you think we have a dragon from Shrek?
Okay. The next one. That is the color. I feel like you're like a yellow, but yes, but like a golden hour yellow. I feel like you just emit that like warm color. You'll notice in the collage that it's a lot of like orangey yellow, like warm, comforting color.
I like it.
I
like that I give that vibe.
For the place, I put a library because I feel like it's people that go to a library, especially one that looks like that, I feel like are very, what's the word? Like they're very independent. Like they do it for themselves, and it's gonna benefit them.
Yeah. And
only them. Like it's you go and get a book and you read, and it's like it's like a self-care and like you're what am I trying to say? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what feeds me.
Exactly. Like this benefits nobody but yourself, and it's something that's good for you.
Yeah.
You know, because like you can turn around and like fucking drink and smoke and do all this shit and do things that is just for you, but you choose to use another outlet like reading books and being at a library and doing something that's going to actually benefit you rather than tear you down. Excuse me.
I don't know. Fairy porn books are like, I don't know how they're benefiting me, but like, I'll take it.
Hey, you're reading. You could be doing drugs.
I could.
You could, definitely.
Did I tell you I got so drunk the other weekend that I had to ask a stranger for a cig?
Oh, I get it.
And I didn't know that I was giving elder millennial vibes, but I was sitting at a table with like my two girlfriends and I was like, I need a cig. I got a cig. I'm sitting down and like three or four random girls like sat down and were like, I think my boyfriend's cheating on me, or like just like any of their things. And we're like, all right, mama's here, girl talk, what's going on?
Mama's here. Dude, there's nothing better than being drunk and having a cigarette. Are you kidding me? That shit hits so different. That is so good.
I texted like 4 people and I was like, I'm not blackout drunk. I just have had like 2 drinks, maybe 3. And I'm like,
you've had enough to crave that. Ooh, fuck. I love that shit. It is too good. All right.
Okay. So fall as a season. I love that we both are like, we're fall people.
Yes. I feel like we both like emit a very fall vibe 100%. Citrine is what I picked for you for your crystal, not only because of the color, but also it is a crystal that you use for like rebirth and like new growth. Because I feel like you're always on that journey to better yourself. So it's like citrine would benefit you, I feel like.
I have it all over my house.
Exactly. There we go. See, I didn't even know that. So I picked citrine. It's very like regrowth, rebirth, you know, starting fresh, starting new. I picked a snake plant for almost the exact same reason as why I picked aloe for myself, just because it's a very resilient plant.
It's hard to kill.
But it's very hard to kill. But the difference between mine and yours is you can forget about me and I'm going to be just fine. You can forget about a snake plant, but they're going to continue to grow. And the next time that you see them, you're going to be like, damn. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like this shit, next level. You can forget about them though. Like you can leave them alone, let them do their own thing, and they're going to continue to grow. And they're going to surprise you for sure. For your hobby, I picked being an author, just like writing books as a hobby. Because I feel like you're a very intellectual person and you have the ability to do so 100%. And I feel like that's your comfort thing is to like read books. Like for example, the library thing, you know, they kind of go hand in hand where it's like, I feel like you'd find comfort in that because you read a lot of books and you like escape the real world and lose yourself in a book that I feel like you could do you could write a book for yourself.
Yeah.
And do that same exact
I'm
thing.
definitely a storyteller. I mean, that was like part of this platform of like, I like
100%.
telling stories. I like sharing life.
Yeah. And I feel like the way that you lose yourself in a book, you can lose yourself writing one as well too.
Okay.
And then a good old fashioned chicken pot pie for the food, man. That shit is just a comfort food. It is the food that I crave during fall. Get this. Had chicken pot pie for din din. It's a classic. It is too damn good. And it's just, bro, hell yeah with the McDonald's.
I had a quarter pounder with cheese because I haven't bought groceries in months.
Oh, I went to the grocery store today specifically just to make macaroons and saw chicken pot pie and took it. That's what I'm gonna be eating for dinner for the next 3 days. But
microwave.
What the hell? What do you mean you
Yeah,
don't
I
have
don't
a
have a
microwave?
microwave. So like it's hard for me to like, and I'm cooking for one. So like not having a microwave is tough. I'm like, I have to like actually cook and I'm so tired. And then I can't reheat anything unless I put it in an air fryer.
The air fryer is better anyways though. But it's inconvenient. It's annoying.
Yeah, but then
But yeah, chicken pot pie is very homey, very hearty. It's a really good, just like meal. Like you just there we go.
Lips smacking.
Literally,
I love it.
You're like,
this was so much fun. I really like these.
That's fun. Me too. Very good. We only got tears one time.
And it was because you see me as your dragon.
From Shrek.
I find it funny. So I can't wait until I get these photos back and we do your reaction to them.
Dude, I can't wait. Let's inform everybody. Olivia did a boudoir photo shoot.
Yeah, Olivia needed her confidence back and like to feel like a woman and feel good about my body because it's gone through changes. Like second puberty is real. I don't look like how I did when I was 16 and like it's not a bad thing, but like there's more meat on my bones and I'm completely okay with that. Like I look at everybody in my family and like this is normal except for a couple family members, but like they have different genetic. It's
right.
We don't have to get into it. They're like the Victoria's Secret models that are 10 feet tall. I'm not. I'm 5'4", 5'5". But yeah, so I did the photos. I think I like briefly talked about it of like it was a really fun experience. And I'll talk about it more when we do that episode. But at one point while they were like shooting, like she was like taking photos and like each outfit, like the classic-ish photos where it was like black outfits. And like at one point she was like, girl, you fucking this camera with them eyes. Like you're giving me blowjob eyes right now. And I was like, I don't even know what that means, but like, okay, like I can't, I don't even know how to replicate it. Like something took over my body. All of the America's Next Top Model I watched as a child.
It just came right out.
Tyra Banks was going smize and I was going. And then like the like Barbie outfits, because we did like a Barbie set, was like a lot softer and like
cutesy, hee hee.
Sweet. I'm like, oh my god,
I'm just a girl.
I've never done this before. Oh my god. I swear. And then the other ones come out and I'm like, I'll fucking ruin your life. There was a latexy ensemble, which I feel like I look like a can of biscuits popping out of. Honestly, like it was so tight and it was like strappy and I was like, oh wow. Like I know I have like hips, but they're really should I like adjust it more? And they were like, no, it's supposed to look like that. And I was like, okay, all right. And while we're like shooting, they were like, you look like you need a whip or something. And I was like, I feel like
I feel like I'm gonna go step on somebody's balls for money.
And it was so funny because like I'm like full dominatrixy looking and I'm like photo. And then she'd like stop and I'd look at Lauren who like did my hair and makeup and I'd look at her and I'd be like and she'd be like, what the fuck? It's like, how do you go from like dominatrix to like fuck muppet? I don't know.
No, it's called acting.
It's called Gemini Rising, okay? If you can't handle a borderline split personality, get the fuck out.
Exactly. It's called years of torture in the customer service industry, and I know how to act. Thank you.
Bro, it set me up. Like, you got to work in customer service because, like, the corporate world is the exact fucking same. And like, literally, I got asked this week, like, how's my patience doing? And I was like, shit doesn't stay with me very long. Like, in the moment, I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I'm like, I just need to go get, like lick a salt wheel and go back. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, that was kind of fucked up. Anyways, I don't think about it. Honestly, like, I've had to be reminded about shit that like really bothered me because I'm like, I forgot.
I disassociated. I blocked it out of my memory because it's a trauma response.
I just decided that I don't care.
I just decided that I'm gonna forget. Thank you.
Honestly, I didn't decide. My brain decided, like, oh, you're gonna be mean. Guess you're not important. Swipe.
Yeah.
And then it'll come up and I'll be like, oh fuck, that did happen, didn't it? Huh.
Oh, wow. Oh god.
Do you have a scratch on your forehead?
Oh yeah. So I burnt my forehead with a hair straightener.
I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god.
This is not the first time. I do it on my neck a lot, but this one directly on the big old bonk. It went.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, shit. I am third. It's in the perfect spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not for like the United government, but the haha funnies for sure.
The haha funny, yes.
I used to love going like this to people, and they'd be like, "That's fucking disrespectful." And I was like,
I do it to my manager who's ex-military, you know, and I'll go, "You got it, boy."
So I dated a guy that was in the Marines, and I'd do it, and he'd be like, "This fucking not right." Like, okay, go eat the crayons my dad gave you. Like, all right.
Let's touch on that really quick. The way that men who are in the military hate the other branches is fucking
so
hilarious.
hard. But my dad,
my
I honestly think that this guy was like my dad's favorite of my ex-boyfriends because he was like, we got something and he's a man. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
it was solid in the beginning. And then once, you know, the 3 months fades of like, all right, so now who are you actually?
Right. Once that wore off.
Then it was fun. So
Then it was what it was. But yeah, no, listen. My manager, he was in the, oh fuck, if he ever were to hear me say, like, I'm pretty sure it was the Army. Pretty sure. But like special operations.
oh, so he's smart.
Very smart. If anybody comes in, we get you can get a military discount at my job. He's always like, I gotta do it. Let me do it. Let me see your ID. I swear on everything, this man went up to do that and found out he was a Marine. And
like the Marines get shit on, but nobody gets shit on like the Coast Guard.
Oh my god.
I thought the Coast Guard was just, all right, so sorry. We got cut off again because I'm not paying for Pro Zoom. Like, it's just fucking not happening. Okay.
Absolutely not. This man went to go give a military discount to a table, found out that the man was a Marine, went up to him and to his face, said, so how was it chewing on doorknobs?
Like, the Marines get shit on so hard. Like, no one gets shit on as hard as the Coast Guard. My dad gave my ex that was a Marine a box of crayons for Christmas, and like he knew it was coming, and like this man fully planned to take a bite out of a crayon for the bit.
Oh my god.
And then like he was like, well, he like knew about it, so like it wouldn't have been like funny and shock value because you like said something about it. And I was like, I'm glad that I did, because you would have actually eaten a crayon
and that would have given me the ick. Thank you.
Other things had given me the ick at this point. But like, here's the thing. I'm almost finished with Nick Vial's book, Don't Text Your Ex Happy Birthday. And it's honestly like a really good book. And like, it kind of pointed out some stuff where I was like, am I a fuckboy? Like, some of these things I have done recently. And it was like, he kind of is like, listen, you're going to be a fuckboy until you find the person that makes you want to stop being a fuckboy. Like, when you're 18 and stupid, the first person you see, you're just going to do a bunch of stupid shit because you think that's love. And then you grow out of it and then you start dating other people. And like, it's such a benefit to date a lot of people because then you know exactly what you do want. Like, the people that have never dated anybody else, I don't know. But what were we talking about?
The book.
Right. What about the book? What led me to the book?
Being a fuckboy.
Ah, yes. Like this guy was like kind of a fuck. Yeah, but he has this saying. It's not him. It's Jared Freed. I'm sorry. But like, he calls them pet peeves, where he's like, your pet peeve might be somebody else's like hard stop. You just have to decide, like, is this a deal breaker for me, or is this just something that's like a pet peeve that I can live with? Because, like, spoiler alert, everyone is annoying. You're annoying. I'm annoying. Everybody is annoying. You just got to find somebody that is like less annoying and you can manage for the rest of your life. Like the things that they are annoying about, you're like, you know what? I love them enough. Like,
Exactly.
because guess what? They have to do the same thing to you. If you think that they are looking at you being like, you're the most perfect person in the world, it's not real.
They're not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Jared Freed, he has his special on Netflix. It's so fucking funny. It's called 37 and Single. I just love Jared Freed. I think he's hilarious. But he was talking about how one woman's ick is another woman's husband.
Oh,
like
yup.
He runs after ping pong balls. He does the like shuffle when he tries to chase a ping pong ball. Like, guess what? You saw that and you went, I'm not going to fuck that guy because I can't stop thinking about him shimmying to pick up a ping pong ball. Somebody's married to that guy.
Exactly.
And like is in love with that person.
Mm.
He took his shoes off so that he could get a better grip so he could play whack-a-mole. He's going to get married to somebody and they're going to love him.
Guess what? He's engaged. He's going to be somebody's husband one day.
Exactly. One woman's ick is another woman's husband. We're all annoying, so you just gotta find the person that makes you want to stop being a fuckboy and that like it clicks with. Like, it shouldn't be fast, you know? Like,
Right.
If like I saw something where it was like, if you're getting engaged before 4 months, you're gonna get divorced because like that's not real.
Right.
Like, have you seen the person really angry? Have you seen the person really sick? Have you seen the person like, have you learned how you guys fight together?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're dating someone that's like, we should never fight, we should just be like one cohesive unit who just like, we have the same thought at the same time. No. Like, I'm sorry, but like that
it's gonna happen.
It's a very, I mean, it's a thought that I had. Like, I was sold this idea that like true love means that we know exactly what each other wants all the time. And like, it's not. Like, all of the best love stories, The Notebook is The Notebook is like honestly the worst. Carrie and Big are honestly like, I'm rewatching Sex and the City. Carrie and Big are just the fucking, I hate them so much. Carrie is so whiny and is like willing to ditch her friends for this guy who treats her like shit. And I'm like, I hate it because I know that I was her at one point. Like, I know that I would be like, I'm going to cancel plans with my friends because this guy who like doesn't really give a shit about me and like sleeps with a bunch of other people and like only uses me for sex and like emotional validation. And I like take care of him and do his laundry. And like, that's why he calls me. I'm going to like cancel nurturing girlfriendships to try to
waste my time.
Right. And like, spoiler alert about Sex and the City, like Big was supposed to be killed off after the first season, but fans loved his character so much that they wanted Carrie and Big to be together. Like, he was not supposed to be her big relationship, but fans were like, but the will they, won't they? Like, why are we addicted? Like, we've been sold the idea to be addicted to it.
Right.
Like The Notebook, Noah literally like threatens to commit suicide so that she'll go on a date with him. Like, this is Nick Viall talks about it in his book where he's like, I fucking love The Notebook. It's one of the best movies to watch. But like, why are we romanticizing this?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you what I've been telling you that my big plan is for tonight?
What is your big plan for tonight?
I'm taking a melatonin.
oh, we touched on this earlier.
We did touch on this. So I can't wait to go take my melatonin because I haven't got more than 4 hours of sleep a night these past couple weeks.
Let's get you some night time.
Are you going night-night?
I go night too.
Okay, good night.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. You can check us out on TikTok. My TikTok is Live, Laughed, Loathed.
You'll be able to find it somewhere.
Yeah, I post our promo stuff. That's about it.
All right.
Follow us on Instagram, Long D Friends Pod. Email us, longdfriendspod. Bye.
Bye.